Okay, so Menon, interesting question here. We've all seen the new Netflix show, Indian Matchmaking.
Have we though? I watched the first 2 episodes, and that's about all I could do. And I'm sorry, guys.
I think there's more than enough an opinion though.
Yeah, I think so too. Because
Okay.
I had some pretty strong views by the end of it.
So the much weighted question: what are your thoughts on Indian matchmaking?
Oh my gosh! I mean, have you ever seen something so bad?
So bad yet so good, I would say. It's so bad, it's so good. You know what I mean?
It's so bad that there's very few like it.
Really?
I mean, like in the sense, it's so bad that nothing really matches up to it.
I don't know. I think it's just one of those shows that it's the good kind of entertainment. You know what I mean? The show is bad. It's monumentally bad, but I feel like that's
It's
what makes
fun.
it good. And yeah, that's what makes it fun and fun to watch in a way. Like I watched the
It's
first
like, yeah,
episode, and I saw I cringed. Literally, I cringed, and that's what made me want to keep watching because I got into it. I like you can tell with the stories of the characters and what they're going through and everything, like what they're looking for, and like the personality just make it so exciting.
You know, there's just some films and TV shows and series where you forget to enjoy it because you're looking into the smaller details, like, oh, how well
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this actor acting, or how good is this background score, how good is this editing, will my friends like it, will my friends
Yeah.
not like it, am I in constant depression, is nihilism the way forward?
Okay.
All these are
yeah.
irrelevant questions.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just need a show that's so bad that it allows you to enjoy it.
Exactly, and I think that's what they've. I don't think that's what they gone. That they. I don't think that's what they went for.
But it
At
ended
all?
up being that way.
It ended up being exactly that way, and so the main host of the show, Seema from Mumbai, which is how she addresses
Yes.
herself in every single episode, every single person she meets, which is very strange. What are your thoughts
You know what?
on her job?
I just quickly thought of this.
Yeah.
Who do you think the target audience is for Indian matchmaking?
That's a good question, actually.
Huh.
I'd assume.
thought of that.
I'd assume it's for people who actually need arranged marriages. Probably that's what they're looking for initially. At least Seema is for sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
it's basically publicity for Seema. Okay, people are okay. She's found people, husband and wives. Maybe I should call Seema because I can't find anybody. That's what they're going for. I'd assume.
But that wouldn't apply from a purely entertainment perspective.
No, it
yeah?
wouldn't. That's
Who
the whole
did-
point. They're very serious about what they're
Who
doing.
did Netflix make this for? Who did Netflix expect to watch this? A group of aunties sitting down
No,
every Saturday
no.
evening?
I mean,
No?
that is also. I'm pretty sure there is the auntie factor, the gossip,
Mm-hmm.
the whole gossip community. But at the same time, I don't think they like anticipate. I think just a show that everyone can watch. Everyone above 12, I'd say. I don't think kids are gonna watch this. I don't see why they would.
If your kids watch Indian matchmaking, you've got some problems on your hands.
Definitely. Unless they watch it with their parents, which is okay. But still weird. Who does that?
You don't watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
Okay,
Just
okay.
watch Peppa Pig or something.
Peppa Pig. Okay, I wanted to ask you this. What are your thoughts on Seema what's her name? Okay, Seema from Mumbai. What are your thoughts on her
Taparia,
job?
I think.
Something with T. Seema T.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on her job?
I mean, I think she loves what she does. Even though she hates it sometimes, it's a rough job. But I respect her for keeping the hustle up and doing what she loves.
Okay, you said
Which is
it's
matchmaking.
a rough job. Is it a rough job?
It's a very rough job,
Really?
man. Yeah, believe me when I say social interaction is like taking a sandpaper and rubbing it all over your face.
Why so though? Like, isn't it as simple as just finding other people who want arranged marriages and comparing what they want?
I mean, I think you've seen enough of the show to know that that's not the case.
That is not the case. True. You know what I would
Yeah.
do? I'd assume. Okay, what I'd do is I'd give them the biodata. I mean, I would collect what they want pretty much. Make a fake Bumble account with their photos on it, and just match people. Isn't it that easy?
You know, that's why people don't get married on Bumble. Because it never works out for them in that kind of situation.
Mm. That is also the case.
I mean, Seema Taparia cannot be replaced by an app. If she could be, then she'd be out of a job.
I'm surprised she isn't, to be fair. That's just my view. But okay, forget Seema.
But
Forget Seema for a
there's
second.
realistically no app that can replace her because she travels from place to place, she meets the families, and I don't know what she does, but she finds.
Why is she so
Some
awkward in
what-
front of the families?
I think it's just she's had enough of them.
I mean,
That's probably the
I don't
case.
blame some families. Like, there's this girl called Aparna on it.
Oh
Which,
my god.
for the record, is the worst type of human being you could find. I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
It's a devil reincarnate.
Exactly. What a personality. What a personality. So there's this dude who shows up on the show. Seema finds this guy for her. Apparently the ideal guy for her. And so he's a stand-up comedian, okay? And
Comedians and jokes go well together. Yeah. You're right.
yeah. So Seema lets Aparna know that he's a stand-up comedian. And what she says is, but you know I hate comedy.
Just blew off the entire industry like that.
She hates, forget the industry. No one, you don't have to like stand-up comedy.
Forget stand-up comedy. She just blew off an entire, I don't know, part of the world.
That's a whole segment in your personality. Anybody, I'm pretty sure even the least funny people have something that they laugh to. Something. Like people,
The Aparna here has never laughed in her life. She wouldn't know.
I swear she hasn't. Her smile is the most awkward thing on the show. And there's a lot of awkward shit on that show. So that should be saying a lot. I mean, there's people who laugh at cat videos. So even they have a sense of humor. Some kind of humor.
Cat videos were cool back in the day.
Oh my, it's sickening to watch, man. It's so pissing off when I see Aparna, and yet it's so compelling to watch.
I think it's that's what makes her so compelling. I mean, the
Exactly.
fact that she's unlike anything you've ever seen. Maybe not in a good way.
And there's this dude who talks about going to the beach, and she asks him, but how do you spend 10 days on a beach? They're on a date, he's just saying what he likes, right? And she just goes after his entire like idea of fun, pretty much. And he's just in shock, he doesn't know what to say.
Who would Aparna's ideal guy be?
I don't know, some dude doesn't even look at her, just keeps walking. That's what I think.
I don't know. I think she should just get married to a rock or something. You know? The Rock just
The Rock.
I mean, a
This
rock.
Dwayne
doesn't
Johnson
like
shows
comedy.
up for Aparna. It's hilarious.
That would be weird. A rock doesn't like comedy. Can stay at home. Loves doing nothing. Earns less than her.
Oh well.
Is also equally matched for the intelligence points. It's a perfect match.
That is absolutely correct.
Oh shit! Am I the next Seema Taparia? I think I should go for this.
You should actually. Wow. You've literally like picked up everything she has in like 8 episodes. And for the
insane.
record, she never did find somebody. I don't think any surprise, but just want to put that out there.
You can't blame her.
I don't blame
Take
anybody.
her.
I'm surprised that Seema even tried that long. I would have walked out in the first episode saying, "No, you're meant to die single."
Resilience.
Yeah, I mean she's loyal to her job. Speaking of jobs, in the show, I don't know if you've come there yet. There's a guy who's called a face reader. Not sure if you've seen him in the show.
What?
He's a
Face reader?
Yeah. So what happens is, Seema, she meets all these random people, her clients, and so what happens once she's set up 2 people, she takes photos of them and she shows it to this one pundit dude. Yeah, and he analyzes the photos and looks at their face, and he says exactly what they are. So he
Meaning how good of a match they are and
no, he just their personality as a whole. That dude.
what?
He says everything. He even tells them like what year their parents conceived them and everything.
Insane. Really? Like he actually does it accurately. I mean, it's probably scripted, but still.
It is
Come on,
most like, I'll be honest, he got Aparna spot on, and I cannot believe that he got that spot on. Although she does look like she's What's the word for it? Irritating?
It's like you could identify a Karen
Yeah.
from a mile away.
You just look at Aparna and you know she's not the kind of person you want to talk
That's
to.
an apartner.
That's an Aparna. That's the Indian version of a Karen.
No, come on, man. You'd be doing the Karens wrong if you said that.
Are we? I haven't met any Aparnas in real life, so.
Aparna is just way off.
Yeah.
So face reader. I don't
Face
know how
readers.
he does it. If it's not scripted, then
If he does it, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not scripted and he does actually do it, then we have a contender for America's Got Talent. I would love to see him. I mean, for America's Got Talent.
I wouldn't mind, man. At that
I'd love to
stage.
see him read the faces of one of the judges. That would be fun.
What else? What else is in the show? Spoiler alert. You don't mind, do you?
Oh yeah, we're a bit too far ahead for spoiler alert.
Yeah. So, what?
Good luck.
I want to say that only one person on the show actually gets married. Out of everybody.
Indian matchmaking, where only one Indian gets match made.
I can't explain it to you because you haven't watched it, but let me just say the least likely to get married ends up getting married. And they just like ignore a lot of characters. I don't even know where like 4 or 5 people went towards the end. They just go missing all of a sudden. Like they're there one episode, you never hear them again.
Insane. Alright, so Indian matchmaking. Those were our thoughts on that show. Which you probably should watch. But it's not very good. So be warned.
Or it is very good. There's nothing. It's either very bad or very good. It depends on how you watch it, with what kind of a heart you watch it.
Never an in between for anything.
Nope.
Trust me on that.
Never at all.